What if one simple drink you could make in your kitchen every morning had the potential to help stabilize your blood sugar, support your energy levels, and keep you feeling full for hours, without complicated ingredients or expensive supplements? Imagine starting your day with something that tastes great, takes just a few minutes to prepare, and is actually recommended by many doctors and nutrition experts for people trying to manage diabetes. Now here's the problem most people run into. When they hear the word smoothie, they immediately think of fruit, lots of fruit. Bananas, mangoes, pineapple, fruit juice, honey, maybe even flavored yogurt. It sounds healthy, right? But for someone with diabetes, that kind of smoothie can send blood sugar soaring in minutes, and that's exactly why so many people give up on smoothies completely. But here's the truth that most people don't realize. A properly designed smoothie can actually help stabilize blood sugar rather than spike it. The key is understanding which ingredients support steady glucose levels and which ones trigger sudden spikes. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. James, and today I'm going to walk you through what many nutrition experts consider one of the most balanced smoothies for people managing diabetes. This isn't about a miracle cure. Nothing replaces medical treatment or your doctor's advice. But this smoothie uses ingredients that research consistently links with better blood sugar control, improved satiety, and sustained energy. Before we even talk about the ingredients, let's understand why smoothies can be powerful tools for metabolic health when they're made correctly. The biggest challenge for people with diabetes is controlling how quickly glucose enters the bloodstream after eating. When a meal contains refined carbohydrates or sugars without enough fiber, protein, or fat, digestion happens very quickly. Glucose floods the bloodstream and blood sugar rises rapidly. But when a meal contains fiber, protein, and healthy fats, digestion slows down. Glucose enters the bloodstream gradually instead of all at once. This slower release makes it much easier for the body to manage blood sugar levels. That balance is exactly what the right smoothie can provide. The first ingredient that makes this smoothie powerful is leafy greens. Now I know what some people are thinking, greens in a smoothie? But stay with me for a moment because this is one of the smartest additions you can make. Spinach or kale provides fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants with almost no impact on blood sugar. Magnesium is particularly important because research suggests that many people with diabetes have lower magnesium levels, and this mineral plays a role in insulin sensitivity. Leafy greens also add volume to the smoothie without adding sugar. That means you feel fuller while keeping carbohydrate levels lower. The next key ingredient is berries. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to blood sugar. Fruits like mango, pineapple, and ripe bananas contain large amounts of natural sugar. Berries, on the other hand, are relatively low in sugar and high in fiber and antioxidants. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contain compounds called polyphenols that researchers believe may support insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. Because berries contain fiber, the sugar they provide enters the bloodstream more slowly compared to fruit juice or high-sugar fruits. Now here's where many smoothies go wrong. They stop with fruit and liquid, which creates a drink that digests quickly and leaves you hungry again soon after. That's why the next ingredient is incredibly important: protein. Protein slows digestion and helps prevent blood sugar spikes after meals. It also supports muscle maintenance, which becomes increasingly important as we age. Muscle tissue plays a significant role in glucose metabolism because muscles use glucose for energy. Adding a high-quality protein source like plain Greek yogurt or a scoop of unsweetened protein powder can transform a smoothie from a sugary drink into a balanced meal. Greek yogurt has an additional benefit. It contains probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health. The gut microbiome has been increasingly linked to metabolic health and blood sugar regulation. Another ingredient that makes this smoothie particularly helpful is healthy fat. Healthy fats slow digestion and help stabilize blood sugar. One of the easiest ways to add healthy fat to a smoothie is with chia seeds or flax seeds. Chia seeds are remarkable because they absorb liquid and form a gel-like texture. This gel slows digestion and helps you feel full longer. Chia seeds are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, both of which support cardiovascular health. Flax seeds provide similar benefits. They contain lignans, plant compounds that have antioxidant properties and may support metabolic health. Now let's talk about the liquid base because this choice matters more than many people realize. Fruit juice is one of the worst choices for someone managing blood sugar. Even 100% fruit juice contains concentrated sugars without the fiber that slows absorption. A much better option is unsweetened almond milk or unsweetened soy milk. These provide a creamy texture with minimal carbohydrates and no added sugars. Water can also be used, especially if the smoothie already contains ingredients like yogurt that provide thickness. And finally, there's one optional ingredient that many doctors and nutrition experts appreciate for its potential blood sugar benefits: cinnamon. Cinnamon has been studied for its potential to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce fasting blood sugar levels in some individuals. While it's not a replacement for medication, adding a small amount to foods or drinks can contribute to a balanced flavor and possible metabolic benefits. Now imagine combining all of these ingredients into one smoothie: a handful of spinach or kale, a small portion of mixed berries, a serving of Greek yogurt or protein powder, a tablespoon of chia seeds or flax seeds, unsweetened almond milk, and a pinch of cinnamon. Blend it together, and you get a drink that contains fiber, protein, healthy fats, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, all working together to support stable blood sugar. But the benefits go beyond blood sugar control. One of the biggest struggles people face when managing diabetes is hunger and cravings. Meals that lack protein and fiber digest quickly, leaving people hungry again within an hour or two. That hunger often leads to snacking, which can cause repeated blood sugar spikes throughout the day. A well-balanced smoothie like this one provides satiety. The combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fat slows digestion and helps keep you satisfied longer. Another benefit is convenience. Many people skip breakfast or grab something quick that isn't very balanced because mornings are busy. A smoothie takes just a few minutes to prepare and can even be made ahead of time. For people who struggle with appetite in the morning, a smoothie can also be easier to consume than a full solid meal. Of course, portion size still matters. Even healthy ingredients contain calories, so it's important to keep the smoothie balanced rather than oversized. Another helpful strategy is paying attention to how your body responds. Everyone's metabolism is slightly different. Some people may find that a smoothie works best as breakfast, while others prefer it as a lunch or afternoon meal replacement. Monitoring blood sugar levels after meals can provide valuable insight into how different foods affect your body. Beyond diet, remember that lifestyle habits play a huge role in blood sugar management. Regular physical activity helps muscles use glucose for energy, which lowers blood sugar levels. Even simple activities like walking after meals can make a noticeable difference. Sleep quality also affects blood sugar regulation. Poor sleep can increase insulin resistance and raise stress hormones that push blood sugar higher. Hydration is another important factor. Dehydration can cause blood sugar levels to appear higher because glucose becomes more concentrated in the bloodstream. And stress management matters more than most people realize. Chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that increases blood sugar and promotes insulin resistance. All of these factors work together. Nutrition, movement, sleep, hydration, and stress management form the foundation of metabolic health. That's why I always encourage people to focus on building supportive daily habits rather than searching for one perfect food. The smoothie we discussed today isn't magic, but it's a practical example of how combining the right ingredients can create a meal that works with your body instead of against it. Simple ingredients, balanced nutrition, consistent habits. Those three things can make an incredible difference over time. And the best part is that once you understand the principles behind this smoothie, you can customize it. Maybe you add a few walnuts for extra healthy fat. Maybe you include a small portion of avocado for creaminess and additional fiber. The goal is to maintain the balance: fiber, protein, healthy fats, and controlled carbohydrates. When you follow that balance, your meals help stabilize blood sugar instead of creating spikes and crashes. Managing diabetes can sometimes feel overwhelming, but small, consistent choices add up to powerful results. Each balanced meal supports your body's ability to maintain stable glucose levels. Each healthy habit strengthens your long-term health, and each day offers a new opportunity to nourish your body in ways that support energy, vitality, and longevity. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm Dr. James, and if you enjoy learning practical, science-based strategies to improve your health, make sure you stay connected with this channel. There's always more to explore when it comes to understanding how nutrition and lifestyle choices shape the way our bodies function.